Hello everyone, welcome to Tell Me Tana. I am Tana and welcome to the second episode of my podcast show. Before we go to jump into today's topic, if you haven't seen the first episode about self-love, make sure you check that one out. With that being said, let's just jump into it and let's talk about friendships. Yeah, for today's topic, I decided to do another difficult, deep one, and that's friendships. And yeah, friendships, huh? They seem so simple, but in reality, they are so complicated. You have friends and you have friends. You can see, you can hear, the second one aren't really friends. They are friends. What's the difference between friends and friends? That's what I will tell you today. So yeah, I'm going to be honest here, because we're honest here. I don't have many friends. And I used to think that's something about me, but if you're thinking the same thing, I will tell you it's not. It's not about you. It's not about them. Well, maybe, but never think not having friends or only a few friends it is because of you. Like, in today's society, we have a lot of friends. See, I'm saying it the same way again. What are these friends? These are people who pretend to be your friend, not really act, but act like a friend, but aren't really a friend. And how do you tell these people are really friends or not? Well, start to think by who is always, making the effort? Are you always the one calling, trying to hang out, sending messages, helping, whatever? Do they invest into you like you invest into them? When they say, hey, in public, if there is something, when you're struggling, for example, if there is something, call me. Just let me know. I can do anything. But in reality, behind the scenes, not in public, just one-on-one, nothing is happening. They make you feel like you complain too much. You ask for too much. Oh, why are you acting like this? Don't you see there's so much more in life, whatever, trying to make you feel bad? If they're trying to make you feel bad by telling something or expressing your feelings, that's a sign they are a friend and not a friend. Yeah. So, with that being said, first thing you need to check is, how much time do they invest into you? Is it a mutual relationship, friendship? Well, friendships are relationships, really. So, are you both investing time into each other? Second thing is, their availability kind of goes back to the first one, but I mean on a different kind of level. You have that on, of course, on a real interactive level, like, can you just, call them, pick up, call them, they pick up, they just, are they for you, or are they always like, I have to do something, I'm busy. I mean, people are busy. People have to do something. Sometimes they forget things. It happens. People make mistakes. People are human, We all do these things. But if they do this every single time while you're their friend, you're not their friend. Took me some time too to realize who are my real friends or not. It started by, okay, let me not always send the first text. Because with technology today, it's even harder to think and see who are my real friends. But even with technology, the internet, whatever, you can still figure it out. Start by not sending the first text every time. Start by seeing if they ask you questions like, hey, how are you doing? If they really are interested in your life and you. If they are, kind. Not trying to make you feel bad. Of course, people have days off and they will act out on you. That's not an excuse, but, we all have those days. Then we're like a bit like, I don't want any friends, But in the end, they are there for you every single time when they're not being like, a totally different version of themselves. So, okay. The investment. If they're available to you, what else can you do to figure out if they're friends or friends? Well, observe their behavior to you in public, in private, how they act to other people. Because sometimes someone seems really nice and, acts like it in public, but everyone in private agrees that they are really, really, really not kind at all. And then everyone else is like, yo. So we think all the same about A, we just call this one A, for example, and then B, C, D, E, F, G are like, well, why should we tell her? Maybe, or him, or whatever. And they're like, yeah, because we all think the same. And then maybe you can help that friend to become a friend. Of course, also with friends and friends, age, we all come in like, when we're older, we look back to our friendships and we're like, yeah, that was not a friend. That was definitely a friend. Oh, I should have treated this person differently. And then it also takes time for people to realize how to act like a friend. And sometimes people don't even realize they are not being an actual friend or are just taking advantage out of people. Well, if you're taking advantage out of people, most of the time you are aware of that. But, it happens. So, I wonder right now, are you thinking about friendships you have at the moment? I am. I'm thinking right now about this podcast. Do I really have friends? or is it just all a lie? Well, you have people that care. Maybe they're not really friends, but they are mutuals, contacts. People, friendly people. But true friends, they're like that Pokemon, the legendary Pokemon, that cool card, unicorn. They're rare. Like, if you have a good friendship with someone, be happy about it, because when you realize maybe that good friend and you have a breakup, like a friend breakup, then later you realize they were an actual friend. And now I have all these friends. Oh, I could have had a friend. Yeah. So, basically when deciding if you have friends or friends, just be honest with yourself. Because deep down you know that these people are friends or not. Well, with that being said, this was today's episode of Tell Me Tana. Make sure to give some support to the podcast show if you're enjoying our podcast. Give that follow. Leave a comment. I love comments. I love interacting with everyone so far that has been giving support to the podcast show. It's amazing. It's an amazing journey. I'm so happy I decided to do this. And I will see you next week when we're going to discuss opening up the topics I had. Next week we're going to discuss studying in school. Oh my, I know, what a cliffhanger. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you next time. It was Tell Me Tana with Tana, and don't forget to love yourself. Self-love.